How's it going, guys? Day, because I just wanted to make a compilation of what happened in the rest of Outlast. So you finish up with the water thing, you go outside, you put this thing in the thing, and then you crank it like there's no tomorrow, and that should shut off the windmill so you can advance to the next area. And as Blake puts it right here, that should do the trick. And you jump. But then there's more Jews outside, so you have to sneak your way out. But then you go, you crawl under a thing, but then, oh no, Jews find you. So now you gotta keep running. You get outside, you keep running, you go down this little hill. No, not that way. This way. Yes. You go this way. But then they stop. They look at you with their flashlights, but they don't want to come down there because that's where the Minecraft lady lives and they don't want to get addicted like her. So you go through the little patch of grass right here. You keep running. You sneak your way through because that you have no idea where that lady is. Oh, there she is. Now we gotta sneak around her and make sure she does not see us because that's gonna be the worst part. Get addicted to Minecraft. So you run, you juke around her, you run, you go through a little crack in the wall right here that she can't fit for some reason. Then you find yourself at a slaughterhouse. You go into the slaughterhouse naturally in horror. You find this chain thing. You pull this chain thing, and then as you're pulling it, a little hooky thing is going to come towards you, and you want to grab that hooky thing. Why? I don't know. You just kind of need it. So, there we go. You go back out. But you put the hooky thing over there, and now you pull another chainy thing right here. But then that Minecraft lady's after you, so you go and you try and juke your way, but she grabs you right here. And it looks like you're gonna die, but you just kick her in the face, and then you just keep running away and make sure she doesn't catch up to you and get you addicted to Minecraft. Right, you escaped. Now it's on to the mines to find the lady because that's apparently the most important thing. But then there's a flashback, and you have to go through this stupid, boring flashback. But you keep going, then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes the creepy man right here. Yes. And for some reason that's supposed to scare you, but then you're in the vents and he tries to get you again. But you escape, and now you're back outside in present day time. For some reason, somehow. You keep going. You see the mine. Oh man, we gotta get there because lady's over there. So you have to cross this bridge. But there's a lot of bugs flying into your face. And just as you're about to make it, the bugs somehow push you off the bridge. You think, oh no, you're dead. You fell off a three-story bridge. You're gonna die. Oh, that looks way more. But no, you're just hanging upside down. And oh, jeez, there's a guy cleaning up the pest control around here, and he's a crazy archer. And you think, oh, it's probably some big muscly guy. And you're kind of right. It's Jeremiah riding Cujo, trying to shoot all the bitches with his crossbow. Probably loves Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. So he goes away, and you have to get down. Any second now. So you're down. You're running through the jungle, like the great song by Creedence Clearwater. And you keep going. You want to make sure you don't run into anyone. But people are pooping in the water, so you don't want to drink out of it. But also, there's something else about them. They're kind of messed up, and you don't even want to go near them, or else you might die from some disease. But don't forget, you're also an awesome rock climber, so you're climbing all the rocks around here. But then Cujo and Jeremiah find you, and you have to juke your way around them. So you keep running, and you go through the jungle. Again, if the tents won't be so retarded. You sneak through here away from them, but then, oh man, it's another flashback. Oh geez, there's the creepy priest. Creepy because it's religion. That's the only reason. But you're back. You get back out. But then, oh no, these people grab you, and they kind of just hold you there for a sec. But then Jeremiah and Cujo walk up to you, and you think, oh no, they're going to kill you. But they don't. They just kind of talk to you about make believe and cosplaying crap about all that. So you're just kind of there, and they smother you with blood from his hand because they're really nasty. But then it turns out that they actually think that you're Jesus. For some reason, they think that they've been waiting for some Messiah to come and save them, but they drag you, and they're going to do basically what happened to Jesus, which apparently involves them dragging you, them holding you down on a cross, and then they kind of just proceed to nail nails into your hand onto the cross. And you're just kind of stuck in this cutscene for a while. It's just kind of annoying because you have to just sit here. But then the worst part is they take your camera, so you can't kind of look through it in the dark anymore. But all you have to do is just really steal it from them, and it should be fine. So they basically think this is the gospel, and they're going to crucify you right now because you're Jesus. So don't forget that you're Jesus. Oh, and they also put the other nail in your other hand. So it's not going to be easy to escape. But then when you think it can't get any worse, they actually string you up and you're just hovering over all of them on the cross like this. And so, yeah, you're just kind of stuck here. But don't worry, you wake up, and just because you're that amazing, you pull the nails out, and now you're off the cross. But not until you realize that you're not going to do any more rock climbing anymore because your hands are definitely messed up. So now you gotta figure out a way to get out of there. But see, watch. You can't even rock climb anymore. See, because it hurts too much. But don't worry, because for whatever reason, you find some bandages and you put the bandages on. And after you put the bandages on, it soaks through the blood, soaks through the bandages. So you gotta make sure you put on a few extra layers. But you don't have enough bandages for that. Trust me, you don't. But then don't worry, because you're an actual rock climber now. But they find the cross, and you know you've been made, so you kind of have to get out of there. But then Cujo and Jeremiah find you again. You have to hide in the lake, the one that they poop in. And then you find your camera. You get your camera, and then, oh no, it's another flashback. That's the worst part of the game, the flashbacks. So you're walking around, and you have no idea where to go. But then there's this guy, and you have to run away. So you run away, and you hide in the restroom, because, of course, you can hide in the restroom, and it works. So you hide in the restroom, but then you answer a very kinky phone call. He tries to tongue kiss you, so you get out, you get off the phone, and then you run away. But then you're back. Your 6 skills of sliding down things get you in the jam here, but don't worry, because Jeremiah and Cujo are right here for you to string you off the barbed wire. But that's not really all that they're trying to do, because after Jesus was crucified, they put him in a coffin, and you kind of just end up getting shut in. Boop. But don't worry, like I said, you are Jesus. So in the nick of time, you're able to just break out of here like so. Don't worry, because there's no one around to actually watch it. Make sure that you don't do that. So you get out, you have your camera, but now you need a rope so you can zip line down the mountain and rock climb your way out of there. So as you get the rope over the thing, you put the rope over the thing, but they're trying to break down the door over there. So then you get the rope and you start rock climbing your way down. But then you think, oh no, they're going to get me. But then for some reason they push Cujo and Jeremiah out the door, and they kind of just fall to their death. And right there, they're just kind of dead now. But then all of a sudden, you guessed it, flashback. For another weird reason, you just get another flashback. But then you're at a lake. There's a guy walking into the lake, but you know you're not supposed to go in. So you become a river rafter, insane water rafting. And it's amazing because there's fish everywhere, and you want to take a bite, but you know there's no time. But then all of a sudden, you get a very, very gnarly wave that comes your way. Any second now. Oh, there it is. Crashes into you and knocks you off your boat, but you're fine. But you made it to the mine, and there's these weird people here, and a lot of this starts happening. Yeah, you die a lot. But then, more flashback, and he kills you. But then you're back, and it's, oh, I forgot to mention, it's raining blood. But they're chasing you, and you gotta get to the elevator so you can get into the mines to find Lady. But of course the elevator's not being guarded. You just kind of go in, close the door, and they're trying to chase you, but they don't open the door. They just kind of watch as you go down. But then you fall, you're falling through the mine, and you're stuck in the mine. But you're exploring the mine, and you try and find Lady again. But then all of a sudden, you get caught by these things. And guess, lo and behold, that weird, I don't even know, I don't want to assume gender roles or anything, but it's this person that comes up to you, and they're going to attempt to murder you. But excuse me. You manage to escape. You're in the mines, but there's these electric wires you gotta get off. Done and done. Great. Now we could get through the electrical wires. We're out. Now we're going to go find Lady again. Oh, what's this down here? I think I hear her. Oh no. They gave us all the drugs. Now we gotta get out of here while we're on the drugs and find Lady. Oh, and they also took your camera. But don't worry, you find Lady. And she's surrounded by these people that for some reason aren't trying to kill you now. But then all of a sudden you're grabbed by this thing, and then they hold you down and they're wrestling with you for a while, and for some reason no one else tries to help this person. You're just kind of wrestling together on the floor while Lady's up there. But then all of a sudden, a flashback. Your flashback with Lady. Well, I mean, not Lady, but other Lady, the lady you actually liked, and that was more fun. But then all of a sudden, oh no, creepy religion guy, you gotta get out of there. So you're both talking to him, but then he makes Lady stay behind, and then you kind of get made, and you gotta leave. But then all of a sudden you hear Lady screaming, so you have to be the knight in shining armor and get your way back to her. But then all of a sudden you see her running. See her? Yeah, you can barely see her. But then you see the creepy man. Oh no, you gotta go save her from the creepy man. But then as you find her, she fell down the stairs or something, and she's hurt. So you gotta hold Lady because it's very, very sad. It's a very sad thing to see. So you go and you hold her. But then all of a sudden, you zoom out, then it turns out that you're actually still in the other place. So, yeah, you don't want to stick around with those guys. So you run. You run out. And thankfully, you escape through a collapsing mine. But then all of a sudden, oh no, it's Lady. What's going on with Lady? Oh yeah, I forgot. She's pregnant, so we gotta get her out. We're walking through the apocalypse as it's going crazy. Then all of a sudden, you drop her. Yeah, you drop a pregnant lady. That's always fun. But then all of a sudden, that Minecraft addiction lady is back. So you have to make your way out of there. You're running with a pregnant lady, which is obviously going to work in any horror situation because reasons. You go, but oh no, she's back and she's going to pickaxe you and make you join her server for all the likes. But then all of a sudden, lightning strikes, and lo and behold, God stabs her with a sword or a cross. I can't really tell what that is. But yes, so she dies, and then you hug Lady because it's a very touching moment. Anyway, you could proceed, and you almost get struck by lightning right here. But don't worry, because God's on your side, because you make it inside the church. And you put Lady on the little thing right here. That's a very, very bad torture device. But don't worry, it's okay, because she's actually going into labor, and you gotta deliver a baby. So you kind of want to get yourself prepared for that, and look away if you are uncomfortable with that. But she's squeezing, and then lo and behold, a baby! Woot! It's so happy. It's such a nice, touching moment. You have a baby now, and Lady just gave birth, so she's not gonna be in pain. But now it's sad because she actually keels over and dies somehow. But don't worry, it's okay, because now you got a baby, and you just kind of sit down and hold baby. But then the priest shows up, and he's like, "Oh no, you gave birth to the baby. Now you gotta uh, kill that baby, crush it under your feet right now." But then, after he tells you this, he doesn't do it. He just is really lazy, and he just kind of kills himself. And in my opinion, the most amazing and Academy Award worthy performance of a death in Outlast ever. So he almost done, bleeds out, and dead. Scene. Now we're out. We have baby in our hand, and we're walking out of the village. But for some reason, that crazy guy over there decided to kill all the people in the village. So now we don't have anyone to worry about. They're all just kind of hanging around, and by hanging around, I mean they're all dead from eating cyanide or something. I don't know. But then you decide to walk out with baby, but then oh no, this the sun, and it's the sun's coming towards you, and it's gonna blow everything up. Oh no, and then you're back in a flashback again. Oh man, this game loves its flashbacks, and you don't have any babies, but you have that lady with you, the other lady. But you go in here, and oh, she's kind of dead. So you kind of put two and two together and realize that you're probably dead too. So she brings you into the cooler where you guys like to hang out for some reason, and you just start kind of playing make believe again, like this. Yeah. And then with that, it kind of fades to black and roll credits. Roll credits. There we go. Now, all through I liked Outlast 2. It was fun, it was entertaining, but it got kind of repetitive in the sense that when you would be stuck in a scenario, it's not obvious where you have to go. You would die multiple times and get numb to the fact, and you would just end up, oh, I died. Now I have to start all over and figure out where I have to go next. A lot of the time I was actually looking up where to go because I had no idea what I was supposed to do. But other than that, I enjoyed the scares when they came, and if it was more straightforward, I would have appreciated that. There was also a lot of running, and I don't really care much for the running part. I prefer more of the hiding, because that's kind of the part that makes you stand on end. And yeah, but no, overall, it was a good game. I would recommend it to you if you haven't played it, and if you actually watched through all this before playing it, shame on you. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed Outlast 2. I didn't want to put a bunch of stuff together because I honestly feel like this was a way more effective way of showing you guys the game. But yeah, so don't forget to leave a like. It'll help me out a lot. Subscribe for more content. Let me know what you guys want me to play in the comments below, and I will hopefully be able to get to it. But I will see all you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, Jews!